I'm taking a walk around Kathmandu in the morning. I really enjoy doing this. It's, well, everything's coming alive. Shops are opening, it's nice and cool. Not so many motorbikes around, it's quiet. And I love just wandering and finding these places like this. Often through a little hidden passageway. Never know what's behind them. And then you find this wonder. All these old buildings, a lot of them are, wow, this is obviously earthquake damaged and hasn't been rebuilt since then. This one's been rebuilt, this temple. But yeah, there's just so much interest in these places. A little passageway. Let's see what's through here. Oh, residential area. Wow. Some of these places are being rebuilt. It's a miracle anything stood up in the earthquake, to be honest, when you look at the brickwork. 100 years old brickwork, but a lot did survive it. Some of the old woodwork up there. And then another passageway, what we're going to find. It's rained overnight. Still raining a little bit now, but the sun is trying to break out. It's like a mystery tour every time. Look at this little passageway. I'm going to have to bend down to get through this one. Oh, unbelievably low. So now they can get the scooters through here. And then another courtyard. And that building there looks empty. Because it's Sunday, but the children are going to school. They have Saturday off here, but they go to school on Sunday. It's a bit of a surprise. See what's down here. This place is just so full of life, so vibrant. Never get tired of it. It's just charming. A lot of construction going on. Probably buildings that were damaged again by the earthquake that have been pulled down and being replaced. Quite sympathetic, a lot of them. It's still using the brick and some of the old woodwork. Somebody just asked me why I'm making a video, and I said because it's interesting. And he said there's nothing interesting, and I said that's interesting to me. So it all depends where you're from, doesn't it? Just depends what you're used to. Another passageway. I don't think I've been down here before. More building. And that's it. Little temple. Just amazes me that these stand up. I suppose because they're all built together is the only reason they withstood the earthquake. It's probably just a matter of luck that they survived when many came down. There's just so much here. There's so much produce, clothes. Other areas have got shoes, luggage, fruit, vegetables. Just so much here. I mean, we tend to think of Nepal as a less wealthy country, but there's just so much stuff available. Gotta love the way the dogs just sit in the nonchalantly in the middle of the road with their legs crossed, like very human. I've not seen dogs in the West do this, but in Nepal and India they sit cross-legged like this. And not a care in the world, even though they're in the middle of the main street. So sweet. I noticed all these flags that have gone up around the city. I just asked a chap what they're for, and he says it's a Buddha flag. It's representing the Buddha's birthday, which was, I think, said 1 day ago or 2 days ago, maybe 1st of May. The 3rd of May now. There's hundreds of them around the place. I just absolutely adore these stalls selling copper and brassware. So beautifully arranged, so photogenic. Oh no, thank you. And there's temples everywhere. Small temples, big temples. This is an especially beautiful stretch of the city. Some really ancient buildings here. Well, they look ancient. They're probably not that old, but they just look so old. Again, amazing, they're still standing. Some of the old woodwork up there. Well, I spoke to the guy that runs this pot hand shop, and he said his 3 generations of the family have run that place. And then this building, virtually all wood. Astonishing that it survived. This one with its ornate doorways must have been a very, very impressive and rich building at one time. Look at the trouble they've gone to make the doorways. Carved wood. I could walk for hours around these streets. The only thing that stops me is the motorbikes, to be honest, because they fly through, and just the hoof, horns, and the general danger of them just puts my nervous system on edge. That's why I try and come early before they start getting going. It's just a feast for the eyes, though. It's just endless interest.
What's that?
And then you come across these beauties hidden away in little courtyards. Beautiful temples. Very calm places these. Very peaceful. Still have shops in these little tiny little shop frontages. Kathmandu is very clean now. I mean, it gets swept up, but there's not much rubbish really. Compared to India, it's actually very clean. In fact, it's cleaner than it was a year ago when I was here. Seems like the new government has already enacted a few things, keen to keep the place clean. It's just so colourful, so fascinating, this place. It's starting to get going now. Everybody's opening up. That must mean it's about breakfast time for me. Just a few more streets and alleyways. People still carry a lot of things here. Still have porters to carry sacks of things around. They used to sit around waiting for work in a certain place. In Kathmandu, you don't see so many now, but there's still a few working. Motorbike shop. Hey. This place looks like it could just fall down any moment. Ah, yeah. Another beautiful courtyard. Temples. There's a museum here. The Thamel Museum. Trees that had temples built around them, or I think rather the temples had a tree that planted in it or seeded in it, and it's growing like that. Looks like an old palace that's been rebuilt. Another little courtyard. Beautiful temple in it. Namaste. And there's more. Where's this going? Oh, there's a building that's fallen down. Never been rebuilt. Looks like it's been there since the earthquake. Just untouched. Hard to imagine that event, really. 11 years ago, just over 11 years ago. Devastating. I've met many people who have lost relatives and friends in the earthquake. I mean, they've carried on with life. They have to, don't they? Hard to imagine picking your life up and carrying on after that. Another one in that corner there, falling down. This one's been rebuilt, that's been rebuilt, it looks of it, and that one's been rebuilt. So the damage must have been extensive. This one looks more promising. You can see daylight at the end of it. Oh wow, there's no well. So we've got water in the bottom. That's it. Does this go anywhere? Yep, let's go somewhere. Dead end. Oh, it went through somewhere. No, that was a dead end as well. This is a very badly damaged area. Looks like whole blocks fell down here. Still haven't been rebuilt. Beautiful doors everywhere here, hand carved. Looks like teak. Ganesha there, and Buddha. It's fascinating here the way they mix Hinduism and Buddhism together. It's like a hybrid almost. People don't seem to discriminate, they just follow both, or a mixture. These guys look like they're collecting the old bricks from old building to no doubt to reuse. I've seen them salvage everything. They've salvaged the wood, timber, doors, windows. They've tried to reuse, and bricks as much as possible. This place is really sagging. The door is at such a strange angle, but somehow the whole thing's still standing, and it's in use by the looks of it. It's a miracle, really. It's just absolute chaos here because they're rebuilding the street. On one level is nice because it stops the motorbikes coming down, but created absolute havoc. Pulling this street up as well. It seems like they're trying to repave the whole of Kathmandu at the moment, which is going to be lovely when it's completed, but life goes on while they're building. They can't block the road, so life goes on amongst the chaos. Places here selling the traditional Nepali men's clothes. I suppose they get it made to measure. tea shop, electronics, vegetable store. You can get everything here close by. You don't have to travel far for everything you need for the day. And look, fixing harmoniums. Smells as well when you come down here. The incense, sometimes a few smells you don't like, but mostly it's incense. And motorbike exhaust. I mean, all these little shops, it always amazes me that they can make a business. So many of them. I guess they only need to sell a few things each day just to keep going. Oh, this is absolutely fantastic. Fascinating. Another very, very low passageway. They're not made for, certainly not made for 6 foot tall Europeans. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's magic because you just never know what's going to be there, what you're going to find from one courtyard to the next. Some of this carving, it's absolutely exquisite. So detailed. Another door for my door collection. I've got a collection of photographs of doors. I don't know why I find them fascinating, but probably because they're a portal, they go through to some other world. I think something about that transition. But every one of these stores seems to be individual and unique. Oh, I'd like to know if the owners actually commission a design, because they don't seem to be the same design everywhere. I guess each homeowner specifies what they want on the door, and the wood carver produces it. This is one of my favourite little squares in Kathmandu with the Buddhist stupa. Some very fat dogs. Some of these poor dogs can hardly move. And then lots of pigeons, because people feed them. Again, beautiful, calm space. There's a monastery here as well. Not going to film in the monastery, but there it is, it's lovely. That's a very lovely, serene monastery compound there. Beautifully decorated. I don't film in those places. They normally say ask for no filming anyway, but it just doesn't feel right to me, even though I like to, but it just doesn't feel good. Well, is there really a spa in this building? It looks unlikely, but you just never know in Nepal. Could be. It's starting to get too hectic now for me, and I'm starting to get very hungry, so I'm going to head to my favourite restaurant for breakfast. Into the more touristy area now, getting in towards Thamel. The shops get more and more gifty orientated. You get a lot more cycle rickshaws around as well. Well and truly in Thamel now, into the full-on tourist quarter, and it fascinates me how different parts of the city can be. I mean, from here you can walk a few minutes in any direction and be into authentic Nepal, authentic Kathmandu. But this is a absolute full-on outdoor gear shops, anchor shops, clothes, jewellery, restaurants, bars and hotels. Here I am at Loving Heart. It's a vegan restaurant, and like everything in Nepal, it's up 3 flights of stairs. This is a Loving Heart breakfast with extra tofu. Really is delicious food here. Very good value for money, and very charming people who work here.